Spa weekend.
What's Spa? Oh yeah, when I said that. You said Spa weekend with the girls.
Yeah.
That's what we called the episode. Last week's episode was Rasco's for a spa weekend. So did you have a nice spa weekend?
Lovely spa weekend.
Did you take the dressing gown home or did you leave it there?
What?
The fluffy dressing gown you get, did you leave it or did you steal it?
I wore it back.
Did you?
Yeah, I wore it back, mate.
Did you enjoy the facial?
Yep.
It's Yes, and the Football Humans, Season 2, Episode 20. We're back in the Nell, and it's time to talk some football, isn't it?
Right, so I've been in Belgium. I've enjoyed listening to the podcast. Been away for a couple of weeks. Not on a spa, I might add. Not on a spa. But so I thought I'd bring a quick like intro quiz.
Yes.
To see, I liked when we got to know Sweden a bit better. So I thought, see how many Belgian teams you can say from the top flights, from the top 2 leagues.
Fine.
Top 2 leagues.
Go back and forth?
Yeah, well, because, I mean, you probably won't know many from that league underneath, but maybe.
I'm struggling already.
Maybe. Right, let's just go back and forth.
Anderlecht.
Just do it together then.
Anderlecht.
Anderlecht.
Yeah.
Standard Liège.
Yeah.
Club Brugge.
Yeah.
Ghent.
Yeah.
Ghent, yeah.
Genk.
Genk, yeah.
Cercle Bruges.
Yeah, they're in the division below, which I didn't realise now.
Zultwagerum.
Yes, my favourite.
Liège.
Yes, they're in the division below as well now.
Kortrijk.
Yeah. I've bet on them a few times.
Oostende.
Yeah. Oostenders.
Yeah. That's what they do when they score. It's fun. All the fans like do the scarf so you walk up. No.
Papucha.
I thought you were going to do that.
Any more?
Yeah, I've got a few. Let me think.
Eindhoven?
No,
it's
Holland.
If I give you the word royal.
Royal Antwerp.
Correct.
Beerschot.
Yes. Beerschot. Vilrik, or something they're called.
Know them well. Union someone.
No. Yes. Yeah. All right. I'll give you that because Union SG.
That's it. Union SG.
You're getting quite a lot of the division below.
Yeah, I know it well.
Have you been betting on this?
Not for a while,
second
but
division?
I did know it quite well back in the day.
Or have they all been relegated? Is that why?
All my teams, yeah. I'm just
all the ones you keep picking to win. They've all been relegated. That's why I've got no money.
Exactly.
Any more? You'll definitely know some of these. One. I'm thinking of a clue. A clue for you, Wragg. The actress who took over the role of the Terminator in Terminator 3.
It's a great clue, Michael.
what else has she been in?
I don't know, nothing else, I think.
I can't.
I'm not even sure if this is, it's just
Give me the
sounds
first letter.
roughly like
Give me the first
an
letter.
L.
I was just thinking like Lokeren.
Correct.
How many more have we got?
There's loads more. Well, not loads. There's only about 8-10 more.
Right.
But I'll just throw it.
There's one beginning with B.
No, there's one beginning with C.
Charleroi.
Correct. There's one that sounds a bit like the continent we're in, but not.
Eurasia.
No.
That doesn't sound like Europe, does it?
It's missing a couple of letters though. So the R's missing, the O's missing.
Upa.
Well, I think that's how you say it.
Eupen.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah. W-B.
Verda.
No, it's Beveren or something.
Beveren, yeah.
Beveren.
Wasland Beveren.
Wasland.
One that sounds like a station not too far from us. A very busy station.
Waterloo.
Charing.
Yeah.
Waterloo. What?
And never eat shredded.
Wheatloo.
No.
West.
Yeah.
Westloo.
Westerloo.
Oh, yeah, Westerlo, yeah.
Right, the other one
Yeah,
is
that's
just
it.
going to
Shredded
get.
wheat. Shredded wheat.
I didn't want to just say north, south,
East. Oh, southeast. Shredded wheat. Come on, man, for God's sake. Lucky you're not on bloody TV. Pointless. Shredded wheat.
Mate, to be fair, I've got one team in the whole of this. You've got everything else.
Right.
I'm so
I'm
glad
just going to give you the rest of these.
No, wait, give me the first letter because I'll get them.
Okay.
I bet you won't.
M. There's 2 M's in the top division. First, take off the last letter of a rodent. And you got the
Rat.
first 4 letters.
Mouse.
No, the first 4 letters
Rat.
of rat. There's only 3 letters in rat.
I said that before you'd given that clue, Michael.
Oh, Mishkron.
Honest.
Mishkron. Rat and shredded wheat are rivals.
The fact that I tried to
The
say
rats and
the
the
rat.
shredded wheats.
The rat and the shredded wheat, yeah.
the ra.
The rat, yeah.
Take the first 4 letters of a rodent. I was like, ra.
Rat. Yeah. Rat's got a silent G at the end. Next.
Another M. So if
Monster
something-
blah.
If if a man's in a robot, the robot is called so like Pacific Rim. What do they call them? Called like the robots that they get into. What do they call them?
Bots.
Yeah, like begins with an M though.
Machines.
Sort of, yeah.
Give me another letter. Second letter.
E. Well, you know the first 4 letters. It's mech.
Oh, Mechlin.
Yeah.
Oh, Mechlin.
And then the last one in the top division is S-T.
Oh, St. Croydon.
Correct.
Fucking hell, mate. That's
And then
knowledge
there's
right
2 you're missing from the last one, but I don't think you get 2 of them. You might get 1 of them.
Right, give me a clue.
OH something.
Oh, H. Leuven.
Yeah. The other one begins with an R.
The second letter.
O.
Is it Royalson?
No. It's sheep's. No, not sheep's. It's fish. Fish poo or fish eggs. Fish eggs.
Rem.
It's like a crossword now, isn't it?
What's the black stuff? Caviar.
No, not
Caviar?
caviar. No. Rosalie. Give me that one.
Roseland.
AFCT. You won't get this one.
Wait, give me.
Trident.
No, what's the second letter?
U.
Tunbite or something. Tunpike or something.
Turmeric.
Tubbies.
Oh, the tubbies.
Did well there, though. Did well there.
Oh, John did well.
Did well there.
I got Anderlecht and that was about it.
Yeah.
Better than that.
I'd have got Club Bruges. I would have got Bruges. Like,
I think
You
you did
said
well.
Ghent
there.
as well.
in Ghent.
And do you know what? I found it quite difficult. Apart from this generation that they're considered the golden generation of Belgian players. Thinking of famous Belgian players.
From the past.
Mark Wilmot.
Mark Wilmots, yeah. Enzo Schifo,
Emilian Penza.
yes. Who had a brother. Can't
Um,
remember what his name is though.
yeah. Or Daniel Van Buiten. Played for Man City and Lyon, stuff like Marseille or something.
Wouldn't have got that.
Sounds Dutch. to
Belgian
me.
players, what in the
In history.
Yeah.
the team now?
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking away that.
Take
Alright.
away that golden
and
generation.
people
all
that have
those
been
players.
in that in and around that squad.
Gotcha.
Like, all of them are like big names, aren't they?
Yeah.
But if you think back, for most countries, you can pick out a few players, can't you?
Like really
It's quite
stand out
hard for
players.
Belgium.
Yeah. Like, I'm really glad that you both did your Dutch.
I was coming on to that
1
because I've actually done it.
Oh, fuck off!
I have.
Done what?
There we go. Smash on the table. Done.
What's that? What's this?
It's my Dutch 1 to 11.
I was gonna be like,
And I've
come
got
on,
a
guys.
squad, mate. Look, I've got another page.
Come on.
What do you mean? When's this from? Like?
This is from episodes and episodes ago when we were talking about the Dutch 1 to 11.
Right.
And you said we were like,
We need to
right,
think
we'll
about it.
all think about it. We'll all
can't
bring it
remember.
in, and I was the only one that bring it in.
Brunton.
Yeah, but you were. But you wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
No.
Maybe that's why I don't remember them.
No,
you were there. You were there
for
for the first time, but then the second time you didn't. You missed the podcast.
And then I missed it. And then I was going to bring it in, but I've missed a few. So I
All
haven't
right.
got it in.
All right, go on then.
So-
Talk us through it.
I've gone with Van der Sar, which you did go with.
Yeah.
It was a tough one at centre back. The defence is the toughest part because if you want to balance the team out, you need left back and right back because the people you want to put on the wings in the midfield are not going to be tracking
And not
back.
going to track back. Yeah.
So that's what's annoying because you have to fit in players that probably wouldn't make the all-star, like if you're thinking playing like the Hurricanes 11, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not happen.
Great
So I've had to go for Van Bronckhorst and Reisiger just because they're the only ones I really remember, left back and right back.
Danny Blunt.
No, I'd go with them. It's done now.
It's done. It's on a post-it.
Went with
It's done.
Stam as well. It is,
Who?
yeah. Stam,
Stam, yeah.
centre back.
Frank
And
de
Frank de
Boer.
Boer. Koeman was a shout, could have made it in there. But yeah. Centre midfield was tough as well because Frank Rijkaard. But I went with David. But I went with their partners. So I went with Hullet. Not like that, but I went with their midfield partners. Seedorf and Hullet. With Cruyff on the left.
You're the Cruyff, not your
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Robin on the right with Bergkamp and Van Basten.
I mean, that's
Nice.
What Van Nistelrooy? I mean,
I know. Well, look, De Hoy is my sub goalkeeper just because nice. Love De Hoy.
De
Koeman,
Hoy is your sub goalkeeper.
yeah, right. But Schneider during his day as well.
Schneider. Yeah.
Davids, Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie. I mean, I was going to do a list of
Where's
5,
Mark
and then I
Overmars?
realised I was doing a sub list of 5, and then I realised I've already done 5, and I'm not even I could have carried on. I mean, there's too many good players.
Poor team. Not my
Well, bring your 11.
No, listen,
Bring your 11
Bring your 11.
I will bring it.
At some point,
I will.
at some point, bring it.
It's like our 12 days of Dutch Christmas.
It probably will be
But
that.
isn't that crazy? Like, no offense to any Belgian listeners, but we can talk about wax lyrical on the Dutch squad.
Yeah.
The players from the past, Belgium. Other than, like you say, like players now, I'd struggle to do a team like that
It's
for
just,
Belgium.
did they make many major tournaments?
No, they didn't, and this is what happened to Belgium because they were not doing anything like Scotland are now. The Belgian FA took over and actually
Do you know what?
redid the whole
That's
system
what I
from
was-
youth forwards. So the team we've got now, this was the first
That's
that
brilliant.
started them off.
Yeah.
Be like, right, we're changing the whole thing. So when Hazard and Lukaku, everyone was 8 or 9 years old, they were trained completely differently, and they took over to
So it's taken that amount of
Do
time
you know
to
what?
get
You took the
to.
thoughts out of my head though. There, when I was looking earlier, when I was like looking through players, and I was like, "What? They obviously did something right there because now you know every
You've got a
single
group of
player.
players
You
that
look at their
play
squad.
together. Yeah.
You know every one of those players.
Yeah.
I mean, there may be one who like
that right
plays.
back that comes in every now and then.
Yeah, Munier. But he plays for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? It's like every player you know, which is mad. So they've done something amazing there from grassroots. It's got to be in it.
It's what that is. I watched the program on it. That is what it is. Yeah.
Well, tell me what program that is. And I'll
What
watch it.
program do you watch?
Question of sport.
Who was hosting? Who was hosting?
Sue Barker. She was responsible for the Belgian team now. She went, let's change things up here.
Good on us.
Who are the captains?
Alan McCoy, John Parrott.
Were they the best two, weren't they?
I mean, don't get me started on that. Mark Dawson, that fucking fault tough. I couldn't think of 2 million people I hate in the world apart from Steven Gerrard. And then.
Right, let's get on to this. So, Mr. John Berry, over the weekend,
He's made some bold claims.
sent to our group that that he hates Liverpool and he hates Steven Gerrard.
And he'd not even had a drink at this
And
point.
he's not even. And he,
Had a couple of glasses of wine. Oh, but everyone else had a drink.
everyone else in the pub loves Steven Gerrard.
I know.
They're laughing at you, mate. What sort of claim is this? Where's this come from?
Well, since he's come to Scottish football, he's the guy who's so arrogant, and he's every interview he gives.
Is this because Rangers? Hang on. Is this because Rangers are top of the league?
No, there's only 4 points in. There's only 4 points.
Who's top of the league?
Rangers.
Okay, yeah.
But on goal difference.
They've got game in hand.
Game in hand. Goal difference.
Anyway, listen, Rangers. Every interview he gives is completely inaccurate of what happened in the game.
Yeah.
And all I think he does is he's just so desperate to be a Rangers legend, I think, which he's not, and he never will be.
Why do you think
He
he's
keeps
desperate to be a
trying to please Rangers fans with what he says in his
Yeah, but
comments.
isn't that the right thing to do?
No, because
He's in a
he's
job,
so unprofessional. The guy's so unprofessional.
Why?
because the stuff he says is just completely accurate. So when they got their they beat Hearts with their offside goals, 3 players were 3 yards offside, and then when he's asked about it, he said, "Well, what do you that?" He said, "No, the referee was excellent today, so I've got no complaints." But it's like, well, he wasn't excellent, was he? Because most of his decisions were wrong. And then he comes out when Aberdeen scoring.
That's very professional.
No, it's not.
No, but that's
professional. He's not going to come out and say.
No, every single manager does.
He's not beaten Aberdeen yet. He's not beaten Aberdeen, who's Rangers' big rivals, and he comes out and says when Aberdeen beat them at Ibrox last week, he comes out and says we're a class above Aberdeen anyway. Where are you getting this from, mate? Where are you getting you're a class above Aberdeen? They've come back. You've not beaten them up there. They've come to Glasgow and beat you at Ibrox, and you're saying you're a class above Aberdeen. And Craig Levein made the point when he was interviewed after the Hearts game. It was so infuriating, saying, I mean, it's and nothing against Gerrard or Rangers. The referees and officials are so bad they cannot get it right. It's been going on for too long. The Scottish officials, it's a big thing now. It's taken over the press podcast. It's taken over the programmes that talk about Scottish refereeing because it's that shocking.
So this is not now a bias, and this is just
this was not.
This is going from
because
every team.
Well, yeah, it is actually affecting most teams. I wouldn't say it affects. It doesn't affect Old Firm, but it affects most teams. And then so Craig Levein said, I mean. The point is, Neil Lennon made the point about Hibs going to Celtic Park a few weeks ago and they lost 2-1 or what it was, 3-2 they got beaten. But they were playing against 12 men because the referee was absolutely ridiculous and nothing was done about it. It was left at that. So Levein said, nothing was done about Lennon, so I can say as well, if they were playing against 12 men, we were playing against 13 men because the referee and one of the linesmen were completely unbelievable. Shocking. Like, it makes it so infuriating that it makes my blood boil even think about it now. So Gerrard comes back, Gerrard didn't have to say anything because that's the facts are there. The facts, we watched the highlights, everyone could see what the situation was. Gerrard could keep his mouth shut because how lucky he was to win the game because the shock of the zone. Gerrard came back and said, I heard Craig Levein said 13 men. I think it's 14 men because our support was unbelievable.
That's a great
the best support in the world.
That's a great comment.
It's like, hold on. And then so...
That's not unprofessional.
No, let me finish. Can I just finish my point?
Yeah. You can try.
So then obviously the dugouts, Hearts dugouts and Rangers dugouts go at each other because the problems going on during the game. So Hearts obviously complained about the offside goal. So Hearts, Craig Levein manager, assistant manager Jose Mourinho, who's also Northern Ireland's assistant manager, were on the part, got mental about it. Gerrard gets up and shouts to Jose McPhee, who's got long hair, get a fucking haircut. That's what he shouted to Jose McPhee.
It's just banter.
It's not banter. He's a fucking idiot. The guy is a complete arsehole. Can I tell you now, Steven Gerrard will never be a Rangers legend. He thinks he's as big as Rangers. People say you're never bigger than the club. He thinks because I'm Steven Gerrard, I'm as big as I'm that level. He'll never be bigger than Rangers, mate. You're a fucking.
So on the old debate, you're a fucking
chav.
On the old debate, you're going Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard's head and shoulders above Steven Gerrard.
Right. Okay. So if Steven Gerrard wins the Scottish Premiership in his first season, does that not cement his legendary status in the club?
Rangers win the league.
If Rangers win the league, right. Is he not legend for that?
No, because listen,
would any Rangers fan not just be like, oh, what a god we've just been given? Like,
no, because Rangers and Celtic budgets outweigh everyone else's budgets by a long way.
No, but he's still got to manage the club.
The very least he should be finishing his second in the league, the very least, and winning a cup, the very least. But I don't think he will.
But shouldn't that make him legendary at the club?
Do you know Gerrard's coming last week after the Aberdeen defeat and the 2 defeats of saying the players aren't good enough for Rangers and stuff, like slagging the players saying this will not be accepted, blah blah, all the rest of it. It's like, so the only players that can rely on in the team is Alan McGregor, James Tavernier, Morelos up front, and apparently it was Ryan Jack in midfield or something. He never signed anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, so the players you bought are all fucking useless. So
they're just trying to get the best out of him, isn't he?
Nah.
But while we're on Scottish football, how did the Jambos do this weekend?
I know. I was wondering who was going to bring it up.
I think we got to go there.
Friday night game, wasn't it?
We got to go there.
Do you know what? It was.
You got to take the good and the bad. The good and the bad.
He looks like he's in the dock for murder.
Can I tell you what happened? Can I tell you what happened? Because I
do you want to get a lawyer?
I was actually sitting getting to know my new flatmates. We're having a get to know each other meet and greet session, not meet and greet, but welcoming, have a few drinks in the flat. I was like checking the article, no, half time, no. 71 minutes, no. 84 minutes, 5-0. I was like,
did you think your phone had gone wrong or something?
Mate, is that the quickest that amount of goals has been able to score?
That must be.
It's got to be.
It must be.
Because I looked at BBC Sport and I saw the timings of it. I was like 70, 77. There's got to be wrong. That's got to be wrong.
So I was like, someone was talking to me, like, well, watch it, and I said, sorry, 1 second. I'm back a bit. Went through for my dad. Hello? What the fucking I was like, yep, call you later, mate. His name was like this guy sports, and so every attack apparently just went on. I didn't watch the game obviously.
Well, clearly you don't want to watch that.
But,
horror show.
So Hartspurs are supposed to be going to Prague for the weekend for Christmas. June got sent off after
the goalkeeper
when it
gave a
was
penalty
1-0.
away.
Well, I've actually seen it yet.
Didn't he clatter someone?
Yeah, but a Stonewall penalty apparently. But Levine's
Livingston
drenched
as
the
well.
goalkeeper. I've never
It's
seen
not
it.
even like it's Livingston.
Their players, they've done really well this season. They've got a really good team spirit.
They shouldn't pump you 5-0, surely.
I mean, most of their players were released.
But you know what?
In 10 minutes.
That's a bad thing for even though you're 10 men, the fact that their heads drop so much, they let in that amount. That's like when you're in school. And you're like, do you know what? These lot are better than us. Let's just
and you
stop.
just give up.
I mean, that's totally what that is. But that's terrible, mate. For a professional team to do that in 10 minutes.
There was. I looked at attendance. The Friday night. It was like -1 degree. The attendance was 4,206, and there was 4,000 Hearts supporters there. So there was 206 Livingston fans there.
Wow.
So Hearts had 2 stands, and my dad was like after
They need all their money back.
just empty.
They need all their money back.
They should have been.
Wow.
Honestly, it's a complete shambles, and it's so frustrating because it would just.
Sure, you've had bad luck. But the thing is, you have bad luck with injuries.
Oh, so bad luck.
But
So bad luck.
I mean, to capitulate like that is unforgivable, really, isn't it?
Is that what's brought this Steven Gerrard rage out?
No, I mean, I just can't stand Steven Gerrard. I was the same with Brendan Rodgers, but Brendan Rodgers is now keeping his mouth shut about it. But I'm glad Hibs beat them at the weekend as well, because I just can't stand them.
Well, we're on Scottish football as well, though. We should shout out Kilmarnock again, though.
Yeah?
The fact that they were top of the table until Rangers did that. The thing is, I did look at it, and Celtic have still got like 3 games in hand or something.
No, they've not. Two games in hand.
Games in hand.
The point behind Kilmarnock is like 2 games in hand.
But Kilmarnock has done so well to get one out. He's done top job.
Quite an exciting league this season. I've enjoyed watching it. Yeah,
I was saying
it's not just a runaway won by Christmas kind of league.
I was only saying that there's 4 points between the top 4.
Yeah.
There's actually 8 points between the top 7.
Yeah.
8 points.
Do you think, spanning it out, is this what's happening across Europe at the minute? Take out Italy, because they're pissing it, and don't take out Germany, because Dortmund are 9 points clear, but you can't count off Bayern Munich.
You can't.
So that makes that interesting, that they've got a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
But you look at Spain, that's pretty close. I mean, Barcelona are starting to move
Kicking
into
a gear,
it.
but
I mean, Sevilla and Valencia are still around there. Madrid is dropping points.
It's Holland as well as Belgium. Most things like that.
Liverpool would give Man City a run for it. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's a few exciting leagues going on there.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's shit when it's done by Christmas.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But
so let's move on to the second part of your comment that you hate Liverpool. Is this because you're a closet Man United fan?
Yeah, do you know what it is as well? I think it's just been down here. I just think we're in London, right? And wherever I go, it's just like any games on Liverpool fans like there's American guys or there's like Cockney guys. They're all like Liverpool fans go mental. But I'm like, where were you guys?
Exactly the same with Man United.
No, but there's no. But now it's. But wait,
hang on,
where were you guys?
I used to go around pubs watching Chelsea versus Man United versus Liverpool, and the whole pub supporting Liverpool. I'm like, hang on, we're in fucking London.
Yeah, exactly. So
you've been to a bad pub and watched a game, surrounded by like an American Liverpool fan that's pissed you off.
It was just because it was Liverpool scored. It was Liverpool lucky we scored. It was because
we weren't lucky. That's what
it was two massive
Bang
deflections.
right off.
It was two massive deflections.
Hang on. We'll get a pint in a minute. Bang on.
I don't want to get into it too much.
We weren't lucky. We had 36 attempts on goal, the most in a Premier League game.
They weren't
this season.
They weren't lucky.
We had 2 deflected goals, which were quite lucky. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
We gave them a goal. Our keeper had a mistake, and we were 1-0 up with a really good goal.
That's not the reason.
How are we lucky?
That's
Man United weren't in the game.
Yeah, it's the thing that annoys me is
Fellaini's shot took out a steward in the corner flag.
I know,
Like, it was so
I mean,
bad.
they're crap. They're
Do you know what I mean?
Man United are a complete waste of space.
It weren't.
I mean,
Liverpool being lucky.
I know,
Man
listen,
United were awful.
I'm not a Man United fan.
Absolutely awful.
I'll tell you what annoys me. Okay, you're totally right. You are totally right.
We weren't lucky.
No, I mean the goals were lucky, but you went. I wouldn't say.
We deserved to win that game.
Yeah, you definitely deserve to win the game. It's just I just can't stand guys jumping about just because Liverpool now it's like these guys probably didn't even like football. Didn't support Liverpool. Probably supported Man United up until 2 years ago, and Liverpool said now they're like yes, and then but it's like you can tell by the face. It's like you don't really care. You're just trying to be. Oh, I'm in a pub watching football. My team have just scored. But it's like not really your team. And just like everyone's jumping about and like everyone's like high fiving each other. I'm like this is so pathetic. Like this is
That's
so
what
embarrassing.
that's what pissed you off.
It's like yeah, because I feel like saying like sorry, who did you all support 4 years ago? They'd be like. Don't know. Chelsea?
Nah,
whoever's top league. It's all the glory hunters all piling in the pubs, and it's like so if Liverpool's happening.
I mean, it does happen.
It's just so.
It does happen. Of course, it happens.
Yeah, it's so annoying to watch because it's like why do you support your local team or something? Why? It's like it's just so fucking.
Mate, I've supported Liverpool like through thick and thin.
Yeah, well, they've
we've
not.
been
They've
mediocre
not.
for a long time.
They've definitely not. Every pub I go to, they've definitely not.
Nah.
But the thing is it not then good for people to get into football?
No. Because they're not getting into football. That's not the point of football. Is to watch to pick the team that's doing really well, who's got all the money, and say, "Oh, I know I support them."
Liverpool ain't got all the money.
You know what I mean? One of the top teams in the world. It's like you wouldn't pick Luton Town, would you? I mean, I'm not saying should be. It's just annoying. I just can't stand fucking glory hunters like that. It's different. You've supported them for 30 odd years, so they've been shite for so long. So good on you. But
when I started supporting them, they weren't shite. To be fair,
you must see this as well.
At the end of the end of their like.
Oh mate, do you know what?
Glory.
But you must see all the guys in the
pub.
Chelsea fans, and they're like, yeah, Chelsea, and it's like, name one Chelsea player from 1999. Name one.
One of the worst things of my time as a Chelsea supporter, my whole life, was been when we won stuff.
Yeah,
not
then everyone starts
because
doubting
it wasn't
you.
a good time, because it was great. But it was then every time you tell someone after that, who you support? Chelsea. Oh, how long for?
Yeah,
and you just wanted to strangle them.
I know.
It was just like,
I've been through the days of John Spencer, mate.
Yeah, and people test you. It's like you don't fucking know anyone.
Yeah. You see who's Robert Flick? Is that the one that's saying killing me softly? No, that's Rebecca Flack, mate. You don't know Robert Flick. You don't know who they are. I support Chelsea. Chelsea rule. Yeah. Oh, Chelsea aren't doing well now. Liverpool. Oh, sorry. Liverpool rule. Let's go to the pub and tell them we're Liverpool fans. I'm not saying.
Who did you meet? Who was it? Someone's wound you up.
Why are you blaming all the Americans?
No, actually,
Sorry, American
Yeah,
listeners.
sorry, our American listeners.
Racist. I was in Canadian accent.
Canadian.
Even worse.
You were in the Maple Leaf, weren't
presume I
you?
was saying American.
You were in the Maple Leaf, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I was in pub in Clapham.
And who was it? Just one guy. One guy's really wound you up.
It was because I'll tell you why it was. It's because Erin went to the bar to give me a pint.
Yeah.
And she went 45 minutes, and she said it took me a serve because all these guys in football tops were leaning over me, getting served before me, and I was like, those fucking cunts. I'm just with a dry mouth while these fucking glory hunters have just crowded you around the bar.
Why didn't you go to the bar?
Yeah.
Because it was hot round. I bought the last.
On that note.
I bought the last four.
So you're saying we're lucky? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't. No, I've just covered this. I don't think you're lucky. You deserve to win the game, and that's it.
Liverpool top of the league.
Yeah, good on you.
Are we going to
you
stay
feeling
there?
about
What do you think? Like, I think we're in a good place. I think that.
Do you think this is the year?
I tend not to. I don't want to say. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say, oh, this is the year, whatever.
Best chance I've had in a long time, though.
I'm enjoying the football we're playing. I think we look solid at the back. I know Alisson made a mistake, but I think he's a top goalkeeper. I think Van Dijk's added something to us.
Van Dijk is brilliant.
Going forward, the fact we've got Shaqiri coming on off the
Fabinho
bench.
looked good, didn't he?
Fabinho with his passing looked good. Everyone's looking good. So,
But
Andy
will
Robertson
say,
looks great.
I'm going to throw a spanner here, Wragg.
Go on then.
Just because when I'm thinking about it, Liverpool are not playing as good as they did last year, which is title winning form.
I was going to say
it is title winning form, granted, but I feel like City have got that
little
gear
edge.
that they will just grind through. Yeah.
But do you not think City are a bit dodgy at the back?
I think the top two will be Liverpool, Man City, no matter
Oh,
what
they
say.
will. I don't think anyone's debating that.
It could be
Could be either or.
It could be they'll be 15 points clear of everyone else.
Yeah, I honestly think they will start pulling away.
Yeah.
I do.
And then it could be a point in it between the end of the season. It could be a point in it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just I think it's what's important now for both teams is that they don't drop points. Like back in the day, if you beat Southampton or Cardiff 3-0 home, it's like the fans are it's like you should be celebrating every goal. It's like right, it's another game. I need 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. You can't afford to be drawing games. I don't think with these two.
But a lot of the time, it's what makes the Premier League like so great. Like I would not have picked Arsenal to lose at Southampton.
No, who would?
Well,
they're on a really good run, and
no, but the thing is, this is the difference because I didn't predict that, but I never touched when I spent my bet on Sunday. I was like, I'm not touching that. The reason because
we've got a new manager.
The new manager looks
Do you know
the
what?
part.
Is
He
it-
looks the part.
Is
Is it because you heard that he bought all the season ticket holders a beer as well?
No, I didn't hear
beforehand?
that.
Yeah.
You don't
He
know
bought
that?
all
He
season.
bit-
He basically, I mean, when you break it down, he's probably been like to the club, I want to buy all the season ticket holders a beer.
And they said that'll
You
cost
pay for
100
it.
grand.
So they went to their people who
Sponsor
supply the
where
beer.
they
were
kick
like,
back.
can you help us? That's how it works.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but the intention
and the
straight away
PR
is
that's
there.
come out is good.
Home game.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy you all beer. So
Yeah.
instantly they're like, love this guy.
Yeah, and he's
Love
on the
this guy.
touchline screaming at the players.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
There's no point in. I
Do
said,
you know what
I said this the
though?
other day.
They looked a completely different team.
They did.
I mean,
But that's
they were,
crazy, isn't
They were
it?
hurrying after the ball. They were like getting into every tackle.
Yeah,
they were
because
like,
this is
They got their
what-
day off cancelled, like so that he could drill them into how he wants them to play, and they just looked totally
But that's the
different.
difference between guys like Mark Hughes, Mick McCarthy, Alan Pardew. These guys just go around different clubs, sat for this club and go to the next club. It's like
Well, that's the thing, it's better to take a risk at that point.
get some new one who's like fresh and he's like, I've won shit over there. I'm going to come in, I'm going to do this as well. The managerial merry-go-round is just there's no. See anyone who's like, oh, someone starts a match and they get someone like Mark Hughes or Mick McCarthy or something. I'm like, what's the point in that? What is the point in these guys? They're completely past it. They're not fresh. They're just now in a new job. They might do okay, like but they're never going to take the club to the next level. You're never going to see Mark Hughes after what he's done, failing at other clubs to take Southampton to the Champions League. It's just never going to happen.
they helped that they had Danny Ings back as well, though.
Yeah, Dannings.
But do you know what? He's not a
Good
very
headed goals.
he's not a very tall bloke.
No, it's not.
And he got two great
Koscielny,
headers.
I think, was a bit ring rusty there,
did.
and like Arsenal, he basically snuck in between the two centre backs for two of the goals. Like, it was so easy as well.
Right, going back to a bearing on who might win the Premier League, might be a bearing on who goes furthest in the Champions League, do we think? So we've had the draw for the Champions League today. We're going to run through all the draw and then we're going to discuss it. So, Schalke against Manchester City,
Easy win.
Atletico Madrid against Juve.
Tight.
Who are we going?
Yeah, I think that's quite tight.
It will be
actually.
tight.
But I do think Juve will win that.
I think Atletico Madrid might win it.
Man United against PSG.
No brainer.
At the moment.
Yeah, PSG, yeah. I want to go back to Man United soon.
Spurs, Borussia Dortmund.
It'll be tight as well, but I think
Tight game.
I think Dortmund will go through though.
Yeah, I think Dortmund will go for it.
Second leg in Germany, I think
Spurs
they
are getting some fucking breaks at them.
No, I think Dortmund will get a point in London and they'll go to Germany and beat them in Germany. I think.
Smash 'em. Leon against Barca. You'd have to fancy
Leon
Barca.
did quite well,
wouldn't
but I fancy
Yeah,
Barca.
you would have to fancy Barca though.
you? Roma Porto. That's the one I can't call.
I think
Could
Yeah,
not
no,
call
I'd
that.
take Roma.
I'd take Roma overall, but I think we'll be a tight
I
game.
think Porto out of the groups were like the one that you want. I think.
You kind of what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ajax against Real Madrid.
Like Real Madrid will go.
I mean-
Ajax got a good side there, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, it would.
I think overall Real Madrid, yeah.
Liverpool against Bayern Munich.
That'll be tight.
I think Liverpool. Will beat
I
them.
think Liverpool
I don't
should
think
go
Bayern
through.
Munich are the team.
No, I think
they
Liverpool will go
always
through that
were.
as well.
So, Man City against Schalke. So we're thinking Man City should have a walkthrough against Schalke.
No, I think it'll be tough to beat Germany, but I don't think they've done okay. But Schalke aren't doing that well this year in the league. I think there's certain teams. I think Germany. There's 4 teams in Germany go to the Champions League, is it? So I think apart from Bayern Munich and then maybe Dortmund, the other 2, whoever it may be, something a lot of time at Schalke. They're not the same level as Manchester City are. Completely different level.
I think Juve will go. So Man United. Do you want to go back to Man United? What do you want to say?
No, just because it keeps coming up, and it's now even more so. I think because of what happened in the Liverpool game, that saying like basically, it's now becoming like a thing of who's going to be there. I mean, he dropped Pogba, obviously, Mourinho. It's like, is Mourinho still going to be there? Is Pogba still going to be there? And then you got the pundits saying, well, there's no quality in the squad. It's not good enough. They need to start from scratch. I mean, like, what has actually happened? Because when I was watching Match of the Day 2 yesterday, I'm thinking like, who's left?
Yeah, to alter that squad
also,
to the funk. Yeah.
He's bought some of these players.
Yeah,
He's bought a lot of these
He
players.
bought Pogba.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just like, I mean, if you look at their Pogba. So they're going through their record transfer. Pogba, Lukaku, Di Maria, Martial, Ferdinand, Matic, Varane, Mkhitaryan, Berbatov, Bailly, Shaw, Rooney. A lot of these players have been there during his time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that you're just picking them up off the side of a road. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
I think if you look, I know.
I mean, Bailly's now back in the team.
It was only because Smalling was out. But Smalling, who's poor as well, is signing a new 5-year contract. It's completely unbelievable. But they're just not good enough. None of these Man United players on that team that got beat off Liverpool would get in the Man City Liverpool team.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. But they bought these players for that amount of money. They must.
But what's happened? What's happened to them since last
season? It's either a
season?
scouting problem then if they're not good enough. I mean,
what's happened to them last season? Lukaku doesn't look the same player.
Well,
that
Alan
he was
Shearer's
last
analysis
season.
of him yesterday was perfect. It's just like, he basically said he gave up. Like, he got into a couple of battles with Van Dijk, lost them, and gave up.
Yeah.
No, but that's crazy.
And he had the least touches in a Premiership game, apart from a bang against Chelsea.
I think it's
20 touches in the whole game. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, these players we're talking about, they're not months. It's not about why they signed this crap. I mean, I think if Lukaku or Pogba that were playing for Man City, they'd be at the top of the game.
But the thing is, I've said this about Pogba before. I don't think he's a £90 million player.
I mean, he's not. No.
But I don't see him any better than like.
Yeah, but you say that, but then when he plays for France,
I don't think he's.
and he's given that range. I think
I still don't think he's the greatest player in the world for France.
Definitely.
And for Juve, he did it, man.
I mean, Kante mops up a lot of.
The Italian league's a different league. He's playing Juve boss that league, and he's a lot more time in the ball, a lot more space, and you afford to make a few errors. The Premiership's a lot faster, it's a lot meaner and everything. I just think, yeah.
So you think Pogba's been found out?
Oh, he has been found out because there's a reason. United let him go for £400,000.
Yeah, but do you think there's a reason he's on the bench against Liverpool? Arguably one of the biggest games of the season.
It's like he may have been found, but Mourinho's not helped anything here because it's like, 1 minute Martial's in favour and then he's not.
Yeah.
Valencia's in favour, then he's not. Shaw's in favour, he's not.
Yeah.
He cannot decide who he actually likes.
You need that
every time he drops someone, there's a story of a rift. There's stories, and it's just carried on for the whole.
There's a problem with Mourinho as well, definitely. I still think it should be. People say who goes, Mourinho or Pogba. Both should go.
It's like Darmian played yesterday. Isn't it? I thought he'd been like.
Well, you think they
passed
should
out,
just
mate.
get rid of Mourinho in January and Pogba?
I don't know in January. I don't know
you
how
think
much it's going to cost
mid-season,
them.
get rid of Mourinho?
You get rid of both of them.
I get definitely rid of both of them.
I mean, and then the elephant in the room is Alexis Sanchez. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, these kind of guys are on fast. This guy's paid, I think it's $450,000 a week.
And he signed him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, someone signed him.
Someone signed him, yeah.
During his reign.
But the problem is that it comes with Woodward as well. They sign all these guys. They're not because it's like this guy's going. It's because it's the name. It's like it's a marketing thing. Still to get the big name players. Man United need to be seen as be signing big name players. So then other clubs go, I want this. They know the Man United have got the richest club in the world. They have to pay for the nose. So they say, I would sell them for 60 million, but it's the Man United one, 100 million. That's just an example, and it's not an example. They say they'll pay through nose some. And if you've not got a manager who believes in you, who you believe in, who's fresh, like the Southampton manager, who's fresh, who's on the touchline, and the players are playing for him. The players want to play for him. The players are fighting him. It's it's so bad blood. It's so like poisonous.
But Gary Neville came out, didn't he? He said that it's not just Mourinho. It's deeper in the club.
Yeah.
Like they've not backed him. They've not given him the players that he wanted technically and all that sort of thing.
The problems have started since Ferguson left, haven't they?
I mean, yeah, they have.
But then is it maybe even because of that? It's like, I mean, you can't expect him to carry on all this time. Is it because they gave so much power to one person for so long that as soon as he gives over, I mean, how do you deal with it?
Maybe.
Maybe they can't see.
I mean, obviously they had great success for it, but there's got to be a point where, exactly.
Before Ferguson's given it 4 years to get success. Before that, they went through managers, Ron Atkins, they went through Dave Sexton.
Maybe that's what they're thinking with Mourinho then.
Well, since Mark Busby left, it took about 30 years to get Man United back to where they were. So it's like, it might be the case, but the thing is, I know they've been saying...
But Man United 19 points off the top.
That's what I'm saying.
Should they be there?
Well, he came out yesterday and said, we won't make top. We won't even make top 4, but we'll make top 6. Is
that good enough for Man United?
The thing is, we're saying the point we made about Mourinho not being back. I mean, he said, "Yeah, I wanted Alderweireld or something." It's like, but I didn't get him. It's like, well, I'm not being funny, but you had Smalling Jones there who
he bought Bayern.
Okay, but then he bought Bayern and he bought Lindelof. So it's like, they're shite. I want someone new now.
Well,
so you can't just keep buying players and say, "Oh, they're not going to now back me another 100 million." It's if you're buying the wrong players for all this money, the money they spent is
during his
unbelievable.
reign. Sanchez come in.
Yeah,
Matic has come in. It's all these players that have been criticised for doing things that, like, you know.
Yeah, Lukaku.
If that's the case, is it Mourinho's fault and he should go?
Yes. It's not just Mourinho's fault.
No, I don't think that's the thing. It's a tough one, I think.
To me, one point of it, Mourinho should go.
I think I'd rather he stay. Just because, it's alright in a minute. I'll deal with that. But if you're a Man United fan, you probably want him to go.
Mourinho's not getting...
I was speaking to a Man United fan today. He said he didn't want to watch the Liverpool game, and he doesn't want to watch. He doesn't want to watch Man United again until Mourinho's out.
Well, there you go.
That's basically what he's saying.
It goes back to me.
He doesn't even watch his team.
It's like Lingard.
That's crazy.
In and out of the team. He's like, he chops and changes so much, but not for a reason of like resting players, because he just doesn't know what he's going to get out of a team. No. He's like, well, I'll try him today. Try him today.
I know. That's exactly.
I like Mourinho in the Premier League, but you've got to say for Man United he should maybe move on. But then who do they get?
Listen,
if he moves on in January, who's got Michael Carrick as their manager for like
just do that. Because what Man United need to do after Ferguson's life, they tried Moyes, they tried Van Gaal, tried Mourinho. It's just start again. Just go. There's no point in just getting who's the biggest name there. Let's get him in. It's the problem, as you say, is deeper in the club. The club has now become this big franchise, so it's like they've got to root of the problem and start with the grassroots again and start bringing through players. Start making a football club again as opposed to a movie, because that's what it is. It's a fucking movie. It's honestly, that's what they want. They want Man United to be Hollywood. It's like get the big name players in, get the big name manager in. But it's like this isn't going to be long term success. This is short term success, even if you've got it. It needs to be rooted out. It needs to be rooted out. And what was I going to say before? What was I going to say?
You completely lost your train of thought.
Because I'm writing down the episode name for the podcast. They want Man United to be Hollywood.
Yeah, they do.
Just give it for the podcast. There you go.
But yeah, if you get rid of Mourinho, they should, because the problem is, I was saying Mourinho's one problem, and it definitely is a problem. It's not as if it's Mourinho's not a problem. He is. 1 second. 2 seconds. Because I'm going to lose my train of thought again. The problem is the players as well. The bad attitude of players. Guys like Pogba and stuff, they're constant on Instagram, and constantly selfies, and it's all their children attitude now is just being celebrities. They need to put those phones down and put their selfies down and get back and get some mud on their face. Honestly, that's exactly what they need, because they're all just celebrities. You watch Man United game. You watch the analysis Man United game. When things are tough, when you need every player sprint for every ball, blood, sweat and tears, none of them have got it. They're all just standing because they're celebrities. I'm not going to run for this. The manager's not giving the back. The manager's not there to encourage them and like put their arm around them. But even just standing going, oh, shite, basically going shite, and they're going.
I give you that.
It's crap. It's
on one level, I give you that. But on the other level, on the other level, I think confidence breeds confidence. So like Mourinho isn't giving the players the confidence.
He's never going to give them it. He's not giving it now. He's never going to give them it.
If they are like these showmen that are Instagramming and the celebrities, whatever, that's fine as long as they do it on the football pitch and their quality
for years.
And I think that they've kind of like, I don't know, they went so close. Like they were second in the league last year. They're not bad players. They're not.
Oh, they're not. No, they're not. They're world class.
They're not a bad side.
But that's the thing. It goes into. So if it wasn't because Man City was so good, it was on the right cycle of Mourinho winning the league. And they were actually.
They were on the
pretty decent last year, but how's
not
it gone?
To watch.
No,
but how are they so bad this year?
They got the
because Man City and Liverpool are so good.
No, it's not. It's not because they're not a different squad. They're not a different team.
No,
how have they let in so many goals? Have they not scored enough goals? Have they not?
I don't just mean Man City, Liverpool. I think the standards are even higher this year as well. And I think the point is as well that Mourinho's not installing confidence in them.
There's a lot of sad sacks in that squad at the minute. There's a lot of heads down. There's a lot of it's like Lukaku
confidence
last year
is
was
so
a different
down.
Player.
Everyone had him in their dream team. That's what you go off, isn't it? Like,
He's not been anywhere near my dream team.
Who's going to be my captain? And I've not looked at Man United players to be my captain for a long time.
I mean,
it's always
I'm not going to go there because I keep looking Lacazette as my captain.
Yeah, but you kind of go, don't you? You go like Man City, you go Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever. But if you're not going Man United, you're not looking at that.
Look at the difference with Guardiola and Man City players. The guy just oozes confidence with them. It's like the guys love playing for them, and it's like he's a top manager. And it's a whole
love me. Pathetic.
But it works because the guy instills confidence in the whole club. I've seen clips of it with that documentary talk about even with tea ladies and stuff. He said we're all one team. Yeah. It's all coming for a cuddle. But Mourinho's just so he does care, but he's just like shite. It's like we'll do this, do that, and they can't do it. Shite. It's because there's no confidence in the players.
Tea lady then.
Yeah, do this, do that.
Do this.
Probably does. Tea milky. No, but that's the case. But saying that, if I say, well, get rid of Mourinho, bring a new manager who's going to instill confidence, I still don't think guys like Pogba is going to change attitude-wise. I think Lukaku isn't as good as everyone thinks he is, and I think he's not. He's never going to score the goals like Wales.
Hang on, we're going back to the Belgium that we started off with.
Yeah.
Lukaku is what, Belgium's best striker?
I mean, Lukaku's...
Name a better Belgian striker than Lukaku.
Yeah, no, I'd say on his day, on his form.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is.
Yeah.
I think he's. I don't know. The guy doesn't do enough to be playing week in week out for Man United.
I think he's a top class striker who's lacking confidence. I think he needs confidence, he needs goals, and he probably does need the Pep kind of like, style of management. He needs an arm round him and say,
we can talk about Man players and Man managers going one. Ed Woodward and Manchester United directors have got to do something about it because it's been going on for 5 years.
But the thing is, don't they want him out as well?
Yeah,
that's something the board of directors. He's been poor. He's been really poor. He's been really poor.
Let us know what you think.
Right, yeah. Get in touch. Man United fans, you're all a little bit quiet. I know it's coming from a Liverpool fan, but I'm just going to say...
He loves it.
You're all a little bit quiet. Get in touch on Twitter. We are at @football_humans. We're on Instagram. I'm going to put a picture of Michael's Dutch 11 post-it note on Instagram. That can be the next picture on Instagram. It's @football_humans.
Might have thrown it away.
And it might be screwed up, might be thrown away, but we'll try. No, we'll stick that on. We'll stick that on. And you can email us. It's contact @gmail.com. And we're coming up to Christmas, and if you want to get in touch, we're going to do a Christmas party after Christmas, because that's kind of the
probably in like March or
in March time. Yeah, March, April time we'll do our Christmas party. So get in touch if you want to come across and get in touch with.
If you want to come across and get in touch, hang on.
Do you want me to come to your house? I'll come to your house and do door to door.
Yeah, so get in touch, yeah? Right, guys, the pub that we are in has a comedy night. Gonna come clean. we've decided to stay in the same room where they're going to be doing stand-up comedy. So we might record a little bit of it, we might not. We might laugh at random places.
We won't.
We probably won't. But
It'll be funny.
Are you predicting this now?
Honestly, I'm
are you going to say it's going to be bad? I'm quite excited. It's going to be
this
funny.
guy went, like, and then he got on the bus, right? And then he like took a seat and like he didn't have his ticket.
John's going to get up and do a skit. It's going to be great. Anyway,
Mate,
so
I'd love it if you got up and did that.
Imagine I went, oh, sure, man.
Give me that. Let me show you how it's done.
so moving on from last week, I found this pointless book, and we're going to do a pointless quiz.
I love that you just found that as well.
Well,
So good.
it's in the book exchange. When you go to a high-class tube station like Highgate, you get.
Maybe
you
I
get
should
these
put the
things,
other
don't-
pointless book in the book
Yeah,
exchange.
maybe we should. Right. So, do you want just a random section, or
We should do one sport and one random.
okay?
Can you find a sport? No, not. I mean a football. Not by sport.
say football, then.
By sport, I meant football. I thought that was a given. I thought it was a given.
Mr. Superbikes over here.
Carl Fogarty.
Very Speedway.
And as luck would have it,
Right.
Wragg has found football managers.
All right. You're involved because you can't see the answers, right?
Yeah, but it's there.
That's what I mean.
I'm in.
That's what I mean.
I'm in.
You're in. Yeah.
Okay, so I cannot see the answers. I'm going to read out 12 clues to facts about football managers and coaches. We would like the names, please. Here we go.
Can I just say, because someone's going to have to go first, we should do 3 rounds.
All right, we'll do 3 rounds. I'll go first on this round. John can go first on the next round. Michael can go first on the last round.
So am I going last in this round?
You're last on this round.
Fuck's sake.
Here we go. So, football managers. Coach of France when they won the FIFA World Cup in 1998. Ex-Newcastle manager. His 1996 on-air rant included the outburst, "I will love it if we beat them, love it." Former England manager who bought a 51% controlling interest in Portsmouth FC for £1 in 1997. Frenchman who took over at Arsenal in 1996. Italian who was appointed England manager in 2007. Managed England to World Cup glory in 1966.
It's a tough one to go for, this.
Wragg is going for the ex-Newcastle manager, and he's going for Kevin Keegan. John Berry.
I'm going for the coach of France. Do you know it?
I think so.
Aimé Jacquet.
Yeah, I didn't know it. That's going to be the lowest one. I mean, that...
Take us through the board,
That will
Michael.
be the
Hang on.
lowest.
Take us through the board,
the
Michael.
board, right.
Take us through the board.
So, you've gone the top 2. Former England manager bought a
I don't
51%
know that.
controlling interest in Portsmouth for £1.97. I don't know that either. I would say,
I don't know that.
I would guess at maybe 1997 Terry Venables? No. I don't know. I wouldn't, I don't even know. I don't know.
Don't know.
Frenchman who took over Arsenal in 1906 is Arsene Wenger. Italian appointed England manager in 2006 is Fabio Capello. And England manager in 1966 Alf Ramsey. But it's which one is going to be lower? I mean, it's not going to be Arsene.
What are you going for?
I'd say it's going to be one of the other 2 that's very lowest. But Alf Ramsey, everyone knows Alf Ramsey.
No, do they?
I'm going to say Alf Ramsey.
Yeah, I definitely
You're
go.
going Alf Ramsey.
Ramsey, yeah.
Okay, so I went first. I went for the Newcastle manager, who in 1996 had an on-air rant included the outburst, "I will love it if we beat them, love it." Kevin Keegan scores me 31 points.
31, that's quite high.
It's quite high.
It's quite low, I thought.
Mr. John Berry, he went for the coach of France when they won
That's going to
the
be low. I'd say
FIFA
this
World
could be
Cup
like
in 1998. Who are
9.
you saying?
Aimé Jacquet.
9.
Is a pointless answer.
Yes, you fucking dancer.
It's a pointless
Yes, you
answer
dancer.
right there.
You motherfucker.
Michael Felton went for Alf Ramsey, managed England to World Cup glory in 1966. Gets him 27 points.
Not bad, not bad.
Well, there we go. So,
I think this is going to get a bit quiet in here.
it's going to be fine. A little bit of a comedy night going on in the back of the pub as we do a pointless quiz. I hope they pick on us. It'd be good
won't
to
be
be
listening.
included.
I'm like listening to pointless, mate.
Right, so that's kicking it off with football managers. Let's
Hold
try
on,
and find.
what was the answer to the Portsmouth one?
Oh,
Yeah, what was that?
you're intrigued, weren't you?
Give us a clue.
Okay, it's 2 points. 2 points. And it was mentioned by Michael.
Terry
Venables.
Terry Venables.
Why
Well,
not do that?
there was a guess though, isn't it?
No, but I was just like, he was an England manager around that time, wheeler dealer. Not a wheeler dealer, but you know.
Arsene Wenger would have got you 59 points. It was the highest ranking.
Yeah.
And Fabio Capello would have got you 29 points.
Yeah, so I picked the right
So,
one. Right one out of 3. We should play downstairs.
okay, so
Yeah, I think so.
We should pause this now.
We're not- Is it? What's it like downstairs?
I mean, it's pretty busy doing this and watches doing this as well. So, no.
Oh, fuck,
alright.
let's just go.
Don't worry.
Keep going.
I've turned to a page.
Yeah.
You've done that on purpose.
I just turned to a page. And it
Lane
is
page.
Take That Singles of the 90s.
Oh, fuck off. You've
Do
done
you
that
want me
on
to turn to a
purpose.
different page?
No,
No,
that's
no,
fine.
you carry
Or
on.
are we just having a random page?
No, yeah, go on. You
Hang
carry on.
on, John. No, you turn to a page.
You carry
No,
on.
I want that. I want that one.
You want that
Yeah,
one?
that's fine.
Okay.
We lost the page now.
Gotta find the page again. Okay, so looking for the. Hang on. Oh no. Right.
Just look at the answers.
Just look at the answers.
That's the answer.
Just look at the answers.
I'm out of this. Right, we're going to
But
pick
you
it
look,
up. Pick
why
it
did you
up.
just look at the answers?
Because I was like, surely it's going to give you like thing.
No, you just, it's one of them where you don't have a choice.
Don't
You
have a
just
choice.
Fuck's
Nah.
I
sake.
saw a few answers.
It's breathe one of them.
Right, hang on.
I would have said.
Just for you two, I'm so sorry that I looked at the answers. Right, who are you going
Is
for?
breathe take that and the prodigy, or is it just the prodigy? I would have said breathe. Just
You said breathe, you got 100 points.
I would have said pray.
Pray would have got you 6 points.
I was going for something like.
Could it be magic?
I would have gone for that. Yeah.
Well, you got could have been magic. It's not even there. Oh no, 6 points.
What about?
There is one pointless answer.
I wouldn't know.
I bet it's What's the one that? What's
It's very, very random. I don't think you get it. John's just coming to himself.
What's it called again? What is it? I will tell you if it's the one I'm thinking of. But anyway, go on. What's the pointless answer?
Why can't I wake up with
It's
you?
not that. What's the other one? There?
So A Million Love Songs was 2.
That. 2.
2. I'd say that was one of their biggest hits.
Yeah.
Babe was 7.
I wouldn't say that.
That's what I
Back
was
for
thinking
Good
of.
was 18.
Yep.
18.
Could It Be Magic 6? Everything Changes 3. How Deep Is
Everything
Your Love
Changes
2?
Everything.
I Found Heaven 1. It Only Takes a Minute 2, which is what I would have gone for. It only takes a minute.
Would you?
Oh, mate, why did you look at the answers?
Love Ain't Here Anymore 1. Never Forget 9. Pray 6. Promises 1. Relight My Fire 23. Sure 1.
How is Pray the one of the highest
Wait,
one?
can I say one second? Because the one wasn't there after that. Everything changes. Good magic. No.
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 wrong.
I've got
Right, come on, next
Right,
question.
it's wrong. Right.
Next question.
This is a proper question. John Berry, pick a random page.
Don't look at the answers.
Pick a random page.
Don't look at the answers. Oh, don't do it like that.
Okay.
It's grotty, that.
He's just stuck his finger in the book
Yeah, in a weird
Last
way.
time.
and he has gone for Moons of Jupiter.
Well, I don't have a clue.
Fuck.
According to NASA's official website, there are 15 natural satellites, or moons, orbiting Jupiter that have been discovered and named as of the start of May 2012. Name the most
So I'll go
obscure.
first. I'll go
Yeah,
first.
you're first.
Europa.
Titan.
What are you going for?
I don't fucking know.
I know. Europa's the only one I know. I think that's right.
Mars.
Well, that's wrong.
It's Titan Saturn. I can't remember it's Saturn.
So, hope so.
Fuck.
Okay, so John, you've gone for Europa.
Europa League.
16 points.
Oh, good answer.
Good
answer.
answer.
Thanks for that.
Michael
Answer.
has gone for
Titan.
Titan.
100 points.
Oh, yes.
Saturn. Damn it.
This game over already.
And Mars
It's right. Pointless.
is 100 points.
Pointless.
So I get 100 points as well. So Ras,
Fuck. Yeah,
you're winning this, mate.
I think he's
is that
won
a shock?
it. He's
He's won it.
Yeah.
Even if he gets 100 points.
Let's, Michael, Take a random.
I mean, should we carry on?
Yeah.
Even though he's one.
That's me. We said 3.
Sporting siblings.
Sporting siblings. So, Karen Josephine. What? Josephson. Synchronized swimming. Leon Spinks. Box. Rio Ferdinand football. Rory Underwood rugby union. Venus Williams tennis. Vitaly Klitschko boxing. Right, you're going first, Mike.
I'm gonna go. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go Tony Underwood. Rugby union.
That's a good answer.
I don't know if I've just made that up though. I might have just made that up. But I think I'm gonna go with Tony Underwood.
Are you going for Wragg?
You took my answer, so I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think Tony Underwood. I'm gonna go. Vitaly Klitschko.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. So what's
That's the name there.
Yeah.
So what's
I'm
that?
gonna go.
You can't just read his name off.
I'm gonna go for Vladimir Klitschko.
Right.
Vitaly's
I'll go
brother.
for big Anton Ferdinand then.
Anton Ferdinand.
Actually, that might be quite low. I think.
Okay, so Michael, you went for
Tony Underwood.
If that's right,
It's
it'll
not
be
gonna
low.
Tony Underwood. Scores you 8 points.
Well, that's good. I like that.
8
It's my best one so far. I mean, I've still lost, but
I went
135
for Vladimir Klitschko, and I've scored 14 points.
that's not bad either.
John Berry has gone for Anton Ferdinand. 27 points.
That's quite high.
That's quite high
It's quite high.
for Anton Ferdinand.
Right.
There we go.
So, I mean, Ras is the winner.
Yeah. Always.
I've gone second. Slightly.
It's just pointless, isn't it? What do you reckon, guys?
Titan, it's fucked me there, isn't it?
It was a random question,
Yeah.
It's kind of done us, hasn't it?
I mean, I should have gone for Terry Venables.
You should have. Would have brought your score down.
Can I just say, before we close off, did you see the highlights of the Watford-Cardiff game?
I didn't see the highlights.
I was so annoyed by the last Cardiff goal. Just because every goal in that game was an absolute cracker.
Was
and then
it?
that one was such a scramble. And it was just you've ruined it.
Was it?
You ruined it. They had 4 absolute beauties.
To be honest, I forwarded on match the day when that game came on.
No, it was a great one.
I didn't even watch it. Didn't watch it at all.
Great result for Newcastle, by the way. Just put it before we go.
Yeah.
And Benitez winning Manager of the Month.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Good random, but he won 3 out of 4. Won 3 out of
they?
4. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been winning games now.
Do you know also Wolves and West Ham moving up the table?
Wolves?
Yeah.
Wolves are
playing really well.
behind Man United.
Yeah.
Fulham's defence is
Doing well.
shocking.
Nothing's changed.
No, diabolical.
Come on, Tinker Man, tinker it up.
Yeah.
They're going to go down, aren't
They
they?
need a pizza, and so do I.
That's better than any of the comedy we've heard so far.
I've not heard them. Is that something new? No, it's not.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
going to happen. Maybe it's going to start.
Oh, I want to see them guys.
That's been Yes, and the Football Humans. We
Still recording.
are going. I am.
Sorry.
I'm just putting it out there. The scheduling might go a bit awry. It's getting up to Christmas. John's going to go to Scotland. Wragg's going to go to Dorset. Michael's going to still be in London, but it's going to be, he's going to be here, there, everywhere.
I'll
So
be on my own. I might do one on my own next week.
So, scheduling wise, over the next couple of weeks, we might just throw a couple of random ones in. We might not do one. Who knows? But one thing's for sure. Kicking on
Merry Christmas.
in the new year, we're going to have it large over Christmas. We're going to enjoy the football. We're going to enjoy what's going to happen in the Premier League, what's going to happen in the Scottish
Boxing Day
Premiership.
bets come in again.
The Boxing Day
Sweat
bets
Baileys.
are going to be on. Check us out on social media. We'll keep you informed of what's going down. But if this is the last podcast before the Christmas.
I got a heart attack there. I thought it was like, if this is the last podcast. It's like,
Before Christmas.
what's happening to us?
You just
What does he
want to
know?
Just want to say,
What does he know? Europa's coming towards us.
just want to say, have a Merry Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Like, have a Merry Christmas, enjoy yourself, have a few beers.
Roast chestnuts over an open fire.
Oh, and just
Who sang it for 10 poinds? Quick.
what?
Chestnuts roast on an open fire.
Roast chestnuts on an
chestnuts on
Song's
open
called the Christmas song. Who sang it?
What?
Wrong.
It was Bing Crosby.
No, it wasn't.
So was it?
Not roasting on an open fire. Nat King Cole.
Oh, Nat King Cole. The other one. It's the other one. The other one.
Smoked 60 fags a day.
Did he?
Yeah, good luck to him. Dead now. Right. Merry Christmas.
On that note, Merry fucking Christmas. You filthy animal.